Hey, what's going on, my sexy subs? It's Chris, and today I have a commentary about my first girlfriend ever. Thought this would be a kind of interesting topic, a little bit more personal. Hopefully you guys can appreciate my opening up to YouTube, because it is quite difficult to open up and tell random shit about your life to, like, you know, a couple thousand people. Well, not a couple thousand, let's say 20,000. However many people feel like clicking on this video. Thank you, by the way, for clicking on this fucking video. If you managed to find it in your sub box, because YouTube's really screwing everybody over with this thing. But anyways, yeah, so this is the M1, it's M27, that's what it is, not that derp. Anyways, M27, I love this gun, and on raid, and I'm doing some demolition, just for the hell of it, because I felt like doing some demolition. I'm actually playing with Kelly in this map. If you can see the blue arrow on the minimap, that's her. She's not terrific at COD yet, but you know what, she's having fun, and that's really all that matters. So anyways, yeah, this is about my first girlfriend, so let's get the story started here. So, I was like 12, okay? And there was this chick that I liked. It was actually my best friend's cousin. And, you know, she would come over to my best friend's house, you know, once a week, twice a week, whatever it was, just to hang out, because, I don't know, they were friends. And I would secretly kind of use my friend, not use my friend, but I enjoyed a perk of being friends with my friend to see his cousin, because I thought she was cute, right? And that's what you think girls are at that age, is cute, not hot. You're so innocent still at that age. Well, at least I was, because this was before kids nowadays, they're like freaking 10 years old, are running around saying the N-word and talking about swag and this and that, and how they've lost their virginity already, even though they can't even get a fucking boner, and random crap like that. But anyways, so I was like, you know, I don't know, I was in that age where I was like, oh, girls are kind of cool. I'm not really sure how they work yet, what they do, but I think I want one, kind of like a freaking pet. But anyways, yeah, I was in that mood, right? And girls hit puberty a little bit earlier than guys do, in case you didn't know. It's like a year or two. So they start to think that, oh, I want a boyfriend rather, or a girlfriend. Huh? Anyways, I want a boyfriend, and I want to have my first kiss, and I want to go find my Prince Charming. And this was even before Twilight, obviously. But, you know, girls didn't have that false sense of this is what romance is, you know, so they didn't really know what to expect at that age. Whereas now, you find a lot of chicks that are reading these Twilight books and watching these Twilight movies, and they get this false sense of that's what a relationship is. It's like, no, I'm not going to fucking sparkle in the freaking moonlight for you or whatever. And don't get me wrong, as I've said before, I actually enjoyed the Twilight, well, some of the Twilight movies. But I think what they do to females is just wrong, okay? It's just wrong. So I'm going to try to keep this short. That's what anyway, so, I met this chick. We were flirting, you know. We didn't call each other boyfriend and girlfriend, because I didn't know how that worked at the time. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure. I'm like, okay, we like each other. I know I like you. I know you like me. Do we kind of label each other as boyfriend, girlfriend, and say we can't see anybody else? Or how do you do that? Do you just say, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? It's not a fucking Justin Bieber video. But anyways, so, you know, it was a little awkward for me. And we were just kind of hanging out, like I said, flirting a lot for like 3 to 4 months. Not flirting, like flirting, but like flirting for like a 12-year-old, like, oh, yeah, I like you. Well, I don't fucking know what I said as 12-year-olds, dude. Anyways, so she started to introduce me to some of her friends. 2 of her friends in specific. I'm not going to say any names here. But we got in like this MSN group chat call type thing, because MSN was the shit back then. We were on like webcam and talking to all 3 of them. I'm like, all right, Chris, 1 guy, 3 girls. We're in a call right now. I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty good with the ladies right now, right? So, you know, I figured that she liked me, at least the one chick did, and her friends knew it. So they asked me, and they were like, do you like her? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, and I was like, yeah. Does she like me? You know, whatever fucking 12-year-olds say. And they were like, oh, yeah. And actually, she likes you so much, she wants to marry you. And I was like, what? And they were like, she wants to marry you. And they were like, would you marry her? And I was like, at this point, I'm literally like, I don't know what to say here, because I didn't know the first thing about marriage or anything like that. I mean, I'm not an idiot, but I'm 12 years old, right? So I'm like, I'm just going to say yes, because I think it's going to get me somewhere, right? So I'm just like, sure, yeah, right? And I gave one of those kind of awkward yeses, and I remember it perfectly, because it was just so fucking awkward. And anyways, so they started to make fucking fun of me. And they're like, oh, you would marry her. You haven't even kissed or done anything. You guys aren't even boyfriend, girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, you're such a... And they didn't really say any names or anything like that, but they kind of insinuated that I was a loser for saying I would marry someone that liked me, because I mean we were in that point where she was hugging me. We were hugging, and that was like the most we did. And I was like, well, she doesn't hug other guys. She only hugs me. So I think that means that I'm like her guy, right? But apparently not. Apparently she just fucking hugged everybody. She handed hugs out like they were fucking cookies, and he should have died. Yeah, anyways, as I was saying. So long story short, it really, really scarred me for life there. Well, not for life, but for a really long time, it really had me going that just all girls were just these really evil creatures that would say they liked you and build up this relationship. I'm talking like months on end here, where you think that they really like you, and then all of a sudden they just feel like snapping and making fun of you and making you think that all girls are fucking evil and you hate all of them. So that's pretty much the way it was for me. And I just didn't want anything to do with any chicks ever again. I was just like, nope, never doing this again. Not a fun experience. Never again. I didn't know what gay was at the time. However, that wouldn't have been an option. I'm just saying. no chicks, okay? But anyways, so I went through school then, in high school and whatnot, being a little scared of getting in a relationship, to be honest with you. And I was quite scared, actually. And there were a few chicks that were, like, throwing me signals, you know, here or there. And I would do the same back. And I think they were, like, looking for me to make the next move, because it's kind of the guy's job to say, okay, will you go out with me? And I just never really had the motivation or the incentive to really, you know, push past this fear of, oh, maybe she's going to reject me and make me feel like shit again, you know? So I was just like really scared of that, and I just completely ignored it. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to hang out by myself and be lonely. But anyways, so I waited until high school was over, and I finally met Kelly. And then I was just like, you know what? This is a girl that likes me. I know it. I like her. And I'm just like, you know what? I am going to fucking do something right now. I am just going to say, fuck what happened before. I'm not going to be scared of girls anymore. I'm freaking like 18 years old. I was smart enough to get it together and realize that not every girl is the same as the one that kind of broke your heart type thing when you were a kid, you know. So I got past all of that, and we started dating, and I was just like, this is really fucking real. And I was just kind of waiting for some reason. I was really anticipating that she was just going to turn around and say, okay, I don't like you anymore, because I was just waiting for that to happen again, and it never did, and I'm still waiting for it, because I'm just like, I don't know why you like me, I'm fucking weird, but yeah, okay, you married me, it's your fault. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. That's the story, I guess. And I'm trying to pick them off one by one in the spawn here. I'm like, all right, I'll just kill one guy, then run away. No, the 5 of them spawned at once. I can't take 5 guys. Go figure my teammates start killing people then. As I was saying, if you guys enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. However, my next commentary, after I ask you guys to like if you enjoyed, my next commentary is going to be a dual com with Kelly, actually. And this guy can bend bullets completely around that wall, but no, he can bend bullets with this fucking baby target finder monitor thing. As I was saying, my next commentary is going to be a dual com with Kelly, so leave us some questions if you want us to answer them in the video. We'll be answering mostly Twitter questions, so if you tweet at us, I'll leave her Twitter in the description as well. We might do a few YouTube comments as well. But anyways, as I was saying, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a like would be greatly appreciated, so thanks to everybody that does that. Aside from that, guys, I'll thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.